If you are over 75 and still relying on eggs as your main source of strength for your bones and joints, you may want to hear this carefully. For decades, we have been told that eggs are one of the best foods to stay strong as we age. And while they can still be part of a healthy diet, new insights suggest they may not be enough on their own anymore. An orthopedic surgeon with more than 30 years of experience recently shared something that surprised many people. He explained that as we get older, the real issue is not just what we eat, but how well our bodies absorb and use those nutrients. And this is where things change. He pointed to a few simple powdered foods, many of them inexpensive and easy to find, even in everyday kitchens, that may support bones and joints in ways most people never consider. In today's video, we are going to break down exactly what these are, how they work inside your body, and why some of them may be far more helpful than traditional choices you have trusted for years. Stay with me, because number 2 and number 1 may truly surprise you. Now here is the real issue that most people never talk about. After the age of 75, your body does not work the same way it used to. It is not just about eating well anymore. Your digestion slows down. Your ability to absorb key nutrients drops. Even if you are eating protein every day, your body may not be using it effectively. This is why bones begin to feel weaker. Joints lose their natural cushioning. Movements become stiffer, and muscles no longer respond to protein the way they did when you were younger. Many people think the solution is simple. Just eat more protein, eat more eggs, eat more meat. But that is not the real problem. The truth is, your body is not lacking protein. It is struggling to process and use what you already consume. So the focus needs to shift. Instead of only asking, "What should I eat?" we need to ask a better question. How can my body actually absorb and use it? Because once you fix that, everything else starts to change. In this video, I am going to walk you through 5 simple powders that may support your bones, joints, and overall strength after 75. We will go step by step, ranking them from the least powerful to the most effective, so you can clearly see what is worth your attention. Each one has a specific role inside the body, especially when it comes to improving how nutrients are absorbed and used as we age. And here is what makes this list even more interesting. Number 2 is the one that surprised even experienced doctors. It is inexpensive, easy to find, and something many people overlook completely, yet it may have a powerful impact when used correctly. So stay with me, because the last 2 may change how you think about your daily nutrition. Before we go any further, I would love to hear from you. How old are you this year? You can simply type your age in the comments below. I take time to read through them, and it really helps me understand who I am speaking with. It also allows me to create videos that are more helpful and more relevant to your situation. And if you are watching this for a parent, a spouse, or someone you care about, you can share their age as well. That way, this information can reach the people who truly need it. You might be surprised to see how many others are in the same stage of life, facing similar changes in strength, joints, and mobility. Now, let us take a closer look at these 5 powders, starting with the first one that most people have seen before, but almost everyone has been throwing away without realizing its true value. Let's start with number 5. And this one might surprise you. Eggshell membrane powder comes from the thin layer inside an eggshell, the part most people throw away without thinking twice. But this small, almost invisible layer contains a natural combination of collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid. These are the exact compounds often recommended for joint support, but here they exist together in one natural source. That is what makes it so interesting. Instead of taking separate supplements, your body receives a balanced combination that it can recognize and use more easily. This may help support joint comfort and improve flexibility over time. For older adults, this matters even more. As absorption becomes less efficient, forms that are easier for the body to process can make a real difference. It may not look like much, but this overlooked part of the egg could support your joints in ways most people never expect. Now let's move to number 4. And this is something many people over 75 have never even heard of. Moringa powder is made from dried leaves of the moringa tree, and it is surprisingly rich in calcium, even higher than milk when compared gram for gram. But what really makes it stand out is not just the calcium. It also contains magnesium and vitamin K2, 2 nutrients your body needs to properly use calcium. Without them, calcium may not go where it should. This is an important shift in thinking. Bone health is not about a single nutrient. It is about the right combination, working together inside your body. Moringa also provides natural compounds that may help reduce inflammation, which is a common issue in aging joints. So instead of focusing on just adding more calcium, this approach supports your body with a more complete system that helps bones stay stronger over time. Now let's talk about number 3. And this is one of the most important ones on the list. Collagen peptides are often described as the glue that holds your body together. They support your bones, joints, tendons, and ligaments, helping everything stay strong and connected. The problem is, after the age of 75, your body produces much less collagen, often up to 50% less than when you were younger. This is one of the key reasons why bones become more fragile and joints feel stiffer over time. What makes collagen peptides different is how they work inside the body. They are broken down into small, easy-to-absorb fragments that your body can quickly use. But more importantly, they act like a signal. Instead of just adding collagen, they help stimulate your body to produce more of its own. So it is not just about replacing what is lost. It is about helping your body restart a process that has slowed down with age. Now we are at number 2. And this is the one that surprised even many experienced doctors. Bone broth protein powder comes from slowly cooked animal bones, concentrated into a form that is easy to use every day. What makes it special is that the minerals come directly from real bone, not from synthetic sources. This means your body can recognize and use them more efficiently, which becomes very important after 75, when absorption is no longer as strong as it used to be. One key component in bone broth is glycine, an amino acid that plays an important role in bone repair and recovery. This is especially helpful if your body is healing more slowly than before. What makes this even more interesting is that this is not a new invention. It is a traditional food that has been used for generations, now simply made more convenient. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are not the newest ones, but the ones our bodies have understood all along. Now we come to number 1. And this is where everything changes. Calcium hydroxyapatite is not just another form of calcium. It is the exact mineral structure that already exists inside your bones. This is what makes it so different from common calcium supplements. Most standard calcium needs to be converted by your body before it can be used. But after 75, that conversion process becomes less efficient. With calcium hydroxyapatite, there is no extra step. Your body can use it directly. This may help support bone density more effectively and may play a role in reducing the risk of fractures over time. But here is the key idea. This is not simply about adding more calcium. It is about giving your body a more complete building material, something it can recognize and use right away. For older adults, that difference can be incredibly important. Now here is the deeper insight that changes everything. Eggs are not the problem. They can still be a healthy part of your diet. But after the age of 75, they are often not enough on their own. The real issue is not what you are eating, but what your body can actually do with it. As we age, digestion slows down, and nutrient absorption becomes less efficient. Even when you are eating protein and calcium regularly, your body may not be using them the way it used to. That is why simply adding more of the same foods does not always bring the results you expect. The focus needs to shift from quantity to usability. Because once your body can absorb and use nutrients more effectively, that is when real changes in strength, mobility, and overall health can begin. So what should you actually do from here? The good news is, you do not need to make complicated changes or completely rebuild your diet. In many cases, small and consistent adjustments can make a meaningful difference. Instead of trying to add everything at once, you can start with just 1 or 2 of these powders that fit your needs. The key is to use them regularly, not occasionally. Consistency is what allows your body to respond and adapt over time. Focus on forms that are easier for your body to absorb and use. This becomes especially important as digestion and nutrient processing slow down with age. It is not about taking more, but about choosing forms your body can recognize and utilize more efficiently. Think of it as supporting your body, not overwhelming it. When you give your body the right form of nutrients, in a way it can actually use, you create the conditions for better strength, improved mobility, and more stable support for your bones and joints over time. Now let's bring everything together so it becomes clear and easy to apply. These 5 powders are not random. Each one works in a different way inside your body. Some help provide collagen, which supports the structure of your bones and joints. Others deliver minerals in forms your body can absorb more easily. Some help reduce inflammation, which often builds up with age and affects joint comfort. And importantly, a few of them help improve how your body absorbs and uses nutrients overall. Together, they create a more complete system of support. This is the key idea. They are not meant to replace protein in your diet. Instead, they help your body actually use the protein you are already eating. Because without proper absorption and utilization, even a good diet may not give you the results you expect. When these mechanisms work together, that is when you begin to see real improvements in strength, movement, and long-term bone support. Here is the main message I want you to take away. You are not getting weaker simply because of your age. What often changes is how your body handles the nutrients you give it. As the years go by, your body may not absorb, process, or use nutrients as efficiently as it once did. So even if you are eating well, your body might not be getting the full benefit. That is why the focus should not only be on eating more, but on choosing forms that are easier for your body to absorb and use. When you make that shift, things can start to feel different. Strength may improve. Movement may feel more stable. Daily activities can become easier again. Sometimes, it is not about doing more. It is about doing it in a way your body can truly respond to. So as you can see, you do not need to change everything overnight. You can start simple. Just choose one of these options and begin from there. Give your body time to respond. Small, steady steps are often the most effective, especially as we get older. And remember this. Even after 75, your body still has the ability to improve. Bones can be supported. Joints can feel better. Movement can become more comfortable. It may take the right approach, but progress is still possible. If you found this helpful, let me know by leaving a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts or what you plan to try first. And if you want more simple, practical tips like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss what comes next.